If you've noticed more hair on your pillow, in the shower, or stuck in your brush, you are not alone. Over 80 million Americans deal with some form of hair loss, and for many people, it starts slowly before becoming something they can't ignore. But here's the good news. A lot of hair loss is actually treatable, and most people don't even realize it. The real problem is that there's so much conflicting advice out there that it's hard to know what actually works and what's just marketing. That's why in the next few minutes, I'm breaking down the treatments that are proven to make a difference, the ones that are a complete waste of money, and the everyday mistakes that secretly make hair loss worse without you even noticing. Whether you're just starting to see thinning or you've been struggling with this for years, this video will finally give you clear, science-backed answers. And if you stay till the end, I'll share the only routine that top dermatologists actually recommend. A routine that thousands of people have used to slow shedding, boost growth, and get their confidence back. Let us get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I talk about health, grooming, and simple science-backed ways to help you look and feel your absolute best. Every week, we break down real solutions, no fluff, no gimmicks. And today, we're taking on one of the most frustrating issues people deal with, hair loss. Whether you're noticing early thinning, shedding in the shower, or just want to protect the hair you have, this video is going to give you clear answers and practical steps you can actually use. Before we jump in, if this topic is helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out and lets me know you want more videos like this. Let's get into it. Understanding why hair loss happens. Hair loss can come from several different causes, and understanding why it's happening to you is one of the most important steps before choosing any treatment. For many people, the biggest factor is genetics, also called male or female pattern hair loss, where your hair follicles become more sensitive to hormones over time. But hair loss can also be triggered by stress, poor sleep, crash dieting, vitamin deficiencies, certain medications, tight hairstyles, hormonal changes, or medical issues like thyroid imbalances. Sometimes it's a mix of several reasons at once. What makes this tricky is that early hair loss can look exactly the same no matter what's causing it. Shedding in the shower, widening part lines, or thinning around the crown are all common signs. The key is figuring out the root cause so you don't waste time or money on treatments that aren't right for you. Once you understand the why, the solutions become much clearer. Minoxidil is one of the most well-known and widely recommended hair loss treatments. And for good reason, it actually works for a large percentage of people. It's available over the counter in foam or liquid form, and it works by increasing blood flow to your hair follicles, helping them stay in the growth phase longer. The biggest thing people get wrong with Minoxidil is expecting fast results. This is a slow, steady treatment. Most people don't see visible improvement until the 3 to 6 month mark, and full results can take a full year. Consistency is everything. Using it once in a while won't do much. You need to apply it every day. Another thing to remember is that some people shed more hair in the first few weeks. This is normal and usually a sign that new strands are pushing out old ones. Minoxidil won't regrow hair everywhere, but it can significantly slow thinning and boost density when used correctly. Finasteride for men. Finasteride is one of the most effective treatments for male pattern hair loss because it targets the main culprit, DHT, a hormone that causes hair follicles to shrink over time. By lowering DHT levels, Finasteride helps protect existing hair and allows weak follicles to recover. Most dermatologists recommend it as a first-line treatment for men experiencing early to moderate hair loss. Like Minoxidil, it takes consistency, and patients usually 3 to 6 months to notice changes, and up to a year for full results. It doesn't work for everyone, and it's not meant for women, but for the right person, it can dramatically slow or even reverse thinning. Some men worry about side effects, which is why it's important to speak with a doctor and follow proper dosing. When used correctly, Finasteride is one of the most scientifically proven tools men have to fight hair loss and maintain long-term growth. Low-level laser therapy, or LLT, is a non-invasive treatment using red light to stimulate hair follicles and encourage growth. You've probably seen laser caps, combs, or helmet-style devices. These are all versions of LLT. The idea behind it is simple. The low-energy light helps improve cellular activity and boosts blood circulation around the follicles, which may strengthen weak or shrinking hair roots. LLLT isn't a miracle cure, but it can be a helpful add-on treatment, especially for people who are already using minoxidil or finasteride. It's considered safe, painless, and easy to use at home. The main downside is the cost, because good quality devices can be pricey. Like all hair treatments, it takes chemi. Most people need to use it consistently for at least 3 months to see results. It won't restore completely bald areas, but it can improve density, reduce shedding, and support overall scalp health when used regularly. PEP treatments. PRP, or platelet-rich plasma therapy, is a popular in-clinic treatment that uses your own blood to stimulate hair growth. A dermatologist draws a small amount of your blood, spins it in a machine to separate the platelets, and then injects the platelet-rich solution directly into your scalp. These platelets contain growth factors that help repair tissues and can reactivate dormant hair follicles. PRP is especially useful for people in the early stages of hair thinning, and many patients notice reduced shedding and thicker strands within a few months. It's not a one-time fix. You typically need a series of sessions spaced a few weeks apart, followed by maintenance treatments every few months. The results vary from person to person, and the biggest drawback is the cost, since it's usually not covered by insurance. But when done by a skilled professional, PRP can be a powerful complement to other hair loss treatments. Nutritional support. Even though nutrition alone can't reverse genetic hair loss, it plays a huge role in keeping your existing hair healthy, strong, and less prone to shed. Your hair needs a steady supply of nutrients to grow, and deficiencies can make thinning much worse. Some of the most common deficiencies linked to hair loss include vitamin D, iron, zinc, B12, and omega-3 fatty acids. Biotin is often marketed for hair growth, but it only helps if you're actually low in it. The best approach is to focus on a balanced diet with protein-rich foods, leafy greens, eggs, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats. If you suspect a deficiency, getting a simple blood test can give you clear answers. Supplements can help fill the gaps, but they're not magic pills. Think of them as support for your overall hair health. When combined with real treatments, good nutrition can significantly improve the quality and thickness of your hair. Hair transplants. Hair transplants are the only permanent solution for restoring hair in areas that are already bald or severely thinned out. There are 2 main methods: foot, where a strip of scalp is removed and transplanted, and few, where individual follicles are extracted one by one. Today, few is the most popular because it leaves minimal scarring and offers a very natural look when done by an experienced surgeon. This treatment works by relocating your permanent DH-resistant hairs, usually from the back of your head to the thinning areas. The results can be incredible, but it's important to understand that hair transplants don't stop future hair loss. Most surgeons recommend using treatments like Minoxidil or Finasteride afterward to maintain your remaining hair. Transplants are an investment that they can be expensive and require proper aftercare, but for many people, they offer life-changing confidence and long-term natural-looking results when done correctly. Treatments that don't work or are overhyped. Now let's talk about the treatments that don't really work or are totally overhyped. A lot of people try things like saw palmetto, but the results are very mixed. Some people see a tiny improvement, others see nothing at all. Then you have random oils that influencers promote, even though there's no real science behind them helping with hair regrowth. And don't fall for shampoos that claim instant regrowth. Shampoo can help keep your scalp clean and healthy, but it can't grow new hair. If something sounds too good to be true, focus on treatments that are actually backed by research. Biggest mistakes people make. A lot of people don't get results because they make a few common mistakes. The first is stopping treatments to early. Hair takes time, and you often need months before you see progress. Another mistake is using harsh shampoos that dry out your scalp. Avoid tight hairstyles that pull on your hair and make thinning worse. And don't ignore stress or poor sleep, because both can increase shedding. Hair grows slowly, so patience is a big part of the process. Keep going, stay consistent, and give your hair the time it needs. So that's everything you need to know about what actually works for hair loss, what doesn't, and the common mistakes that hold people back. Remember, hair growth takes time, and consistency is the biggest key to seeing real results. Start with the proven treatments. Avoid the hype products, take care of your scalp, and be patient with the process. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really supports the channel. And if you want more simple science-based tips on health and grooming, don't forget to subscribe. Got questions about your own hair loss journey? Drop them in the comments below. I am always here to help, and I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.